Hello there chums, it is I, Captain Steve EXO, and I've built a little mini base in Creative just to show you what some of the switches can do and how they can work. Now as you can see here, this center base has no power at all, no power going to it. However, I have a battery here and a solar panel. Now they're hooked up to this switch up here, and at the moment you can see the door is closed. If I go over to the door, it's not going to open. However, if I go to the switch at the top there and toggle it, it's now got power. And the power has gone through as well to this floor panel. And I can activate the floor panel. Now I can use the actual base terminus. And I have to be standing on this switch. If I step off of it, it goes off. Pretty cool, huh? So there we go. So come out of here. And then I can close the door. I can't actually lock it from intruders. I haven't worked out how to do that yet and leave it locked. It'd be cool if you had to put in a glyph code sequence or something like that, so you could get into, so you can lock your bases. That'd be an awesome enhancement if they ever go down that route. Okay, so over here, what I've set up is some proximity sensors attached to sound boxes and then light boxes. So as you walk along here, it makes a lovely calming sort of sound. Pretty awesome. And the way I've rigged that up is to use some batteries and to use some solar panels to bring in the power to the battery, and then the battery powers all of those. So yep, so there you go, they're my little logic switches, which is quite cool. And over here chums, again with a proximity sensor, what I've done is set up a proximity sensor, sorry, not center, that when I go near it, it should automatically feed creatures. So hopefully when the creatures come near, it would pump out food from these things. Don't say it's already dispensed them all. No, there's still some in there. That should auto-feed, which is a little bit weird. I'm not seeing them pump out, but there we are. That's what they do. Oh, there we go. There it goes. It just triggered it then. Yeah, it's when I go near to this. It should pump out food. But if it's already pumped out food, it probably won't do it again. Yep, it's gone down by 1. There was 5 in each. Awesome. Okay, so that's kind of how I use sensors, switches, things like that to do stuff, which is pretty cool. And the same sort of logic applies to other things. Now you can make a flashing light as well. So if I wanted to make a flashing light, let me do that live for you right now. So if I go onto here, get a little light box like so, put that there. Let's put that there for a second. I mean it's flashing now, but that's cheating. Okay, so there you go, flashing light. Okay, so now what I want is to go into power, and I go into switches, and if I go into a power inverter, so this has got 3 outputs on it, so if I put that there, I might be able to get it off the power from this battery over here. So if I just link this onto there, then link this from there to there, that should be always off at the moment. But then if I use this one over here, kapow, and link that onto it as well, it should disrupt the power, so it'd be on, off. It's going to flash like a little beacon. There you go, a little landing light or something. There you go. So that's quite easy using one of those. But yeah. Whew. So it's a little bit tricky, but once you've got it, and then it's done. But there you go, that's my little tutorial on buttons and switches and how you can get them to work. I'm really quite proud of how this works. I quite like this. This is cool. And it's nice that the base is still red inside until you step on this, and then kaboom, we have light, and then you can interact with stuff. That's so cool. I've spotted a bug as well though, chums. These round buildings, you can actually just fall through the roof. Well, I could do earlier. I fell straight through this roof and ended up in the base without actually doing anything. It nearly went through then. I think it's got something to do with the jetpack. Who knows? Yeah, you saw my legs went through it then, but I've fallen inside the base a couple of times, chums. Fallen actually inside. But there we go. So that's my little tutorial. So, hopefully, I think that's pretty much everything. I think that's all the new features covered. I think that should make people auto farmers and auto resource harvesters and all sorts now. So yeah, I'm hoping you can take what I've given you and run with it. Alright. Oh, goodbye and thank you for watching. Cheerio. Bye-bye. Okay, and thank you very much to all my Patreon and PayPal supporters. Thank you very much there, chums. And if you want to become a Patreon supporter, hop on over to Patreon. There's something there for pretty much everyone. And yes, I am hoping to get a 3D printer that's capable of printing decently detailed ship models, which I'm hoping to send to each of my Patreon and PayPal supporters that back me on a regular basis. And yeah, hopefully send those out maybe once or twice a year, depending on where in the world you are located. And yeah, my aim is about $400, so I'm a little bit shy of that, but please continue to support me. And this song that you're hearing right now is by Nerve. Go check him out. And here is my own website. And on my website you can find loads of merch, and you can also find Android watch faces, which I'm doing for free, and wallpapers and all sorts of other gnarly stuff. So go and hop on over there. And here's some links to some of my other content. And yes, if you're not already subscribed to my new channel, please do so. Yeah, okay, well, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye now. Cheerio.